It's Jama Tv, and today we got a special episode because we came to my dog Chef Frankie's neighborhood.
That's right, we're in Miami Lakes, on Miami Lakes Drive at La Diosa Taqueria.
That's right, in Miami Lakes, which is also known as the Coral Gables of Hialeah. Now, no disrespect to anybody because I never thought Miami Lakes and Hialeah had any sort of culinary adventures going on.
Well, first of all, it's not culinary, it's culinary, but Miami Lakes has definitely been coming up in the culinary department.
It could be culinary también because on Wednesday night, it's ladies' night here, so hay mucho culo. Oye, so we're here at La Diosa Taqueria in Miami Lakes, ya tú sabes, and we got it hooked up with some drinks, so I'm gonna set it off with La Diosa. And you got La Chata. So
I got La Chata.
Here we go to a little cheers. We all know that Frankie's drink is virgin.
Yeah, no rum in mine, but it comes with rum and homemade horchata, which you don't get all the time, right? So some people say they have the horchata, but it comes out of a mix. This one is homemade.
Right, and little does he know that I put 2 roofies in there. So bro, right off rip, La Diosa is off the chain. You can tell already just by the food, you can tell by everything. This is called the Acere que vola tacos.
Acere que vola.
And this is ropa vieja with chicharrón and a little platanito maduro on top. I think this is probably where I'm gonna go first.
Yeah,
what you got over there?
So over here, I got a birria burrito, which is off the chain. Look at me shaking with this plate. Is like 5 pounds. So if you're hungry, I definitely recommend getting this badass birria burrito.
This right here is called La Glotona.
La Glotona, which in English means the gluttonous woman.
Yes.
And if you notice, sorry, if you notice, a lot of the names are very feminine, woman-based. So I recommend this place if you're on a date, if you're going for girls' night out. Wednesday is ladies' night here, so
that's
you already know.
That's where I'll be on Wednesday. So this right here is La Glotona. It has 5 different tacos. We got a shrimp taco, we got a carnitas taco, the pastor taco, and we have the campechano taco. Did I say that right?
Campechano, yeah, that's the way.
This thing looks like it got steak, chorizo, it's got a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, I got some pork rinds.
Oof, que rico. And then here, the last one, we have the birria one with their house-made consomme, which is just amazing. I was back there, I was smelling it, bro. If this was like watch and smell, you guys would love this because it's amazing. I
don't drink, but I have another one over here, and this is gonna be like my shot. This is my chaser right here. Hey, I think I'm gonna take a bite of the burrito first, cause you know I'm that guy.
Badass.
Yeah. Hey, and hold on, but we also have nachos.
We forgot something. Look at this.
We also have nachos.
I forgot about this. These right here. These are nachos. They're loaded nachos with pastor in it. Got the melted cheese.
This is pineapple.
And pineapple in it with a little bit of avocado, man. I can't wait to dig in.
Oh yeah.
Bro, everything looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with the acere que vola because I'm feeling kind of Cuban today because I'm in like the Coral Gables of Hialeah.
That's right.
The nice part. You know what I'm talking about?
And I'll go for the birria burrito with the manchego and the beef.
And by the way, I just wanted to add, no disrespect to anybody from Hialeah. I just would never live there, but no disrespect to anybody from there. You know what I'm saying?
In my defense, I lived there most of my life. And I love Hialeah. H-Town, baby.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Cheers,
go.
Brother.
Cheers.
Ya tú sabes, La Jama TV, baby.
Let's dip.
Oh, wow. This is amazing.
Wow.
Ropa vieja taco with a maduro on it. It's even got a little bit of a chicharrón on top. The ropa vieja by itself is amazing. Savory, fall apart. Got a couple peppers in it with a little salsita. And it's just a perfect combo, bro. Like, who doesn't like maduros with ropa vieja?
I feel the same about this burrito. Super crispy. The birria meat is super well done. You could tell it was cooked for a long time and it absorbed all those flavors, and then dipping it in the consomme. This is not a rookie consomme right here. This is a legitimate consomme right here. That manchego cheese gives you that little flavor that sets it off and that brings the whole thing together with the rice. Off the chain. I'm gonna go for another bite.
Go ahead, save me some, fat ass.
There's 2 pieces.
Yo, I don't know if I ever told you, but when I was a kid, because this ropa vieja reminds me of like my grandma's ropa vieja. It's like a very Cuban ropa vieja, but put into a taco.
Except for they didn't whoop your ass before eating it.
No, of course, because abuela would definitely kick my ass, right? But what I used to love about abuela's ropa vieja was that the next day, I would get un pedazo de pan cubano, and I would take the leftover ropa vieja while the juice was like already thick, and I'd put that on a pan cubano, and then I'd put like cheese on top of that, and I'd put it in the little oven, and I'd make myself ropa vieja sandwiches as a kid. That's what this reminds me of right now. It reminds me of like, I don't know, kind of like my childhood.
I never did it that complicated, but...
What do you mean?
You
never took it and just made a little sandwich out of some leftover meats? I mean, that's the story of the world.
I was a fat boy when I was a kid. And so what I used to do, my grandma used to get super pissed off because I'll go get the Cuban bread loaf and I'll go in it and take out all our masa and eat the masa all the way to the end. And then when my grandma would wake up to try to get some Cuban bread, the whole middle was gone. So my experiences were a little different, but yo, burrito, A1, off the chain.
So now let's see, I'm gonna give it a try myself. You enjoyed it, Frankie. I hope I get to enjoy it as well. Oh, look at that. You can just tell by the consomme that that's gonna be fire right there.
A1, baby. And I'm gonna go for the taco that has the chicharrón and the chorizo. I just wanna point out the fact that they're not messing around. They don't give you 1 ounce of meat on these tacos. This thing is loaded, baby.
It could be because they knew you were coming and they know how you are.
I mean, it could be, but I'm pretty sure this is the way they come, okay? You'll find out when you get here, I guess.
Wow.
Bon appetit, my brother.
Bon appetit, bro. You know, it's crazy, bro, because I thought you would have gone for the chorizo first, because you definitely always go for the chorizo first, but this time you surprised me, bro.
I wish I could argue.
This is amazing. I could eat this anywhere, and I know they have another location in Little Havana on A Street, but Papi, why drive all the way to A Street when you can come right here to the hood and get you some birria burrito, baby?
But if you're in Little Havana, just know that there's one on 34th Avenue and A Street. I ate there the other day, and it's off the chain.
Frankie knows that area well because he used to walk A Street every weekend. Every weekend, trying to get money.
Lies.
True story.
Lies.
I'll tell you what, I've been eyeing these nachos for a little bit. Me, I have these little things that I have when I go to restaurants. Like I've told you before, when we go eat barbecue, I gotta get the pulled pork.
Yeah.
Because you can't fuck that up.
Yep.
If you fuck up the pulled pork, your barbecue's gonna be trash.
I agree.
Now, I kind of like judge places on their nachos. Dog, if you fuck up nachos, I can't eat at your spot.
I agree.
It's super serious like that, bro. Nachos are the easiest thing in the world, and you should funk these every time you see them.
And those specifically look super damn good.
I mean, they got pineapple, they got carnita on it, they got a pastor meat on it, avocado, even got some microgreens. I mean, look at these guys in Miami Lakes trying to be fancy with some microgreens,
got the radish.
bro.
Hey, Miami Lakes is fancy, bro. This shopping center, there's a lot of good restaurants.
All right. I take back.
coming up.
I take back everything I've ever said about Miami Lakes and Hialeah.
And I think I'm gonna go for the fish taco.
This is fire, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna share this one with you.
No, you're gonna share.
So I heard back there in the kitchen that what they do is they start with like a jalapeno base.
Yeah, like they char the jalapenos and they make the jalapeno base and then they mix it with the homemade cheese sauce.
Oh, so that explains why I got this. Like I got like a little kick, but it's nothing overpowering. It's not like it's spicy, but it's got like a little kick to it.
You'll probably taste that smoky and that char.
Oh man, que rico! Look at that. I got a pastor. I got some pineapple on the thing, boy. I can't wait.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for this shrimp taco. It's fried rock shrimp. We got some radishes. We got some spicy mayo.
It's rock shrimp because I saw them back there. They had guitars in their hands and long hair.
Oh, not rock and roll shrimp. There's rock shrimp, which are usually colder. They come from the cold water.
These nachos are off the chain. Big old pineapple pieces, big old pieces of avocado. I mean, even the microgreens are good. I don't know, like, is it me? Is it La Diosa? Or is it me?
I mean, microgreens probably shouldn't make the flavor of the dish, but yeah. And man, these shrimp are cooked perfectly. They're not chewy.
I made those.
Yeah, you're lying. He didn't make anything, bro. Don't believe it. He doesn't make anything except a mess.
I was back there and I was filming. I made that shit.
Yeah, he filmed it, but he definitely didn't make it. He probably made a mess, though.
I am thoroughly impressed with La Diosa Taqueria. My expectations were just normal. They weren't too high, they weren't too low. I was like, Frankie's taking me to his neighborhood. How good can it be? And here we are, eating 5-star tacos in Hialeah. Sorry, Northern Hialeah.
In my defense, I don't think I've ever taken you to a bad place.
True.
Okay.
You know what? That's why we've been friends for over 20 years, though.
That's right. You know, he likes the way I eat.
I do.
I mean, that might have sounded bad, but he likes the way I eat. And
I love the way he eats.
I knew this was gonna be a hit because I know the owner Yori. It's my dog. And I know that he doesn't mess around. He doesn't go half.
Is that viejito que estaba cooking for me in the back?
No. It's the better looking guy who's, running around the restaurant. He looks like the owner, like he's supposed to. He's the one with the nice watch.
That's how you know who owns the restaurant. Look for the guy with the nice watch. Oh yeah, look, I gotta share these with you. I don't normally like to share my meat with you, but you need to try this.
It's not that lucky.
Because the pastor papi is off the chain. Now, I wanna go for the birria. I gotta see what it's all about because that viejito back there that was cooking the food, he looked like he knows what the fuck was going on. He looks like he knows what he's doing, papi.
So if I just base it off the presentation, because I wasn't in the kitchen this time, I would agree with you wholeheartedly.
What were you doing while I was in the kitchen the whole time working?
I wasn't drinking horchata out here. First time I ever had horchata was actually with Sopla in California.
Yes,
in San Francisco with DJ Lando. Shout out to DJ Lando.
Wait, how many times you gonna shout out DJ Lando on La Hama, bro? You shout him out all the time.
Yeah, I have good memories, fond memories of DJ Lando. DJ Lando, last time we were in California, I went to go do the 305 sign and he almost had a heart attack because there's a lot of gang activity in California.
Yeah, no gang signs in California. Oh yeah, look, this birria is so good. It's already starting to fall apart. For the uneducated, such as myself. So, is birria basically like Mexican ropa vieja?
Not exactly.
It seems to be the same cut of meat, kind of cooked in a similar manner.
So imagine if you got all the juices that you cooked the ropa vieja in, and you saved it, and that's what you did with it. But, so making birria, you charge some peppers, right? You charge some dried chilies, ancho chilies. Everybody kind of does it different. I'm not sure exactly what they use here, but they definitely use some good dried chilies. Beef stock.
But I'm saying, I guess my question is about the beef itself, right? Like, it's kind of like a Mexican ropa vieja, and I know that I think outside the box sometimes.
Yeah, I mean...
But it's kind of like a Mexican ropa vieja, just minus the ropa part.
No, and it doesn't have the big slices of peppers and stuff like that, right? So they kind of keep the meat separate from the consomme that they're cooking it in, and then they serve you the consomme on the side. So, I mean, technically, yeah, it's a little similar.
To me, this is not even, this shit is like gravy, Bobby.
Dank, baby.
This is the dank right here. It's not a consomme. It's not liquidy stuff. Like, if you could see what I see, like, oh man, I'm dripping. I'm dripping on the table, that's fine. But it's like gravy.
You get your money's worth at La Diosa, that's for sure.
Yo, I definitely gotta agree with you. It seems like you definitely get your money's worth at La Diosa. Oh my God, what's going on? What is this?
Hold on, we got some dessert coming?
Let's see what's coming. Just slide that over a little bit.
Here, put this one over there.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on right now, but apparently...
We didn't plan this one.
The owner came, and he thought, because he's seen Frankie standing outside of Home Depot before looking for work, he thought he'd bring something for Frankie to do later, which is plant. You're supposed to go plant this.
They give you free plants here before you leave. They make sure you have a plant so you can plant in your house.
Papi, I don't know if that's a plant. I think that's dessert.
Dessert?
Yeah.
It looks like a plant.
Mira. Watch this. He's gonna pour some stuff on it.
Oh, you're pouring water in, and they pour the water in the plant for you, so it's gonna make it to your house.
Here you go, sir.
No, so this is a mint leaf. So even though it looks like dirt on the top with the water and like you're growing a plant, it's actually a choco flan, which is flan, chocolate cake, and then Oreo dust on top. And then the flan juice is amiba, and I think that's what he poured in here.
Yes, it's
oh.
mezcal reduction.
¿Y esto se puede fumar?
For Frankie.
And then so the amiba has a mezcal reduction.
Wait, like amoeba? Like those things that were on Earth before us?
No, the Cubans call that simple syrup, we call it amiba. So this one is done with a little mezcal. They're throwing the little Mexican flavor, and they cook out the liquor, so it's okay for me to
This
eat.
is why I hang with you, bro, because only with you do we get plants for dessert.
Yeah, and we'll have plants later after dinner.
So everything's been amazing. I expect this to be no less at all. Let's try it. Let's try
minty. The mint is very minty.
Save that. I got some rolling papers in the car. Oh, mira esto. I don't know who Amoeba is, but I want to meet her. Oh, mira esto. Esto tiene flan. Esto es flan. Check it out. With Oreo crumbles on it. Oh man, I'm dripping.
Oreo crumbles, and on the bottom is chocolate cake.
Bro, listen. I don't know what kind of mint those guys are smoking back there.
It's all the right one, though.
But it's all
I'll
the
tell you
right
that
one,
much.
papi. This is half flan, half chocolate cake, Oreo crumbles on top,
Mezcal reduction,
which
is off the chain. So the mezcal reduction, what it does is it cuts a little bit of the sweetness, and the Oreos give you a little bit of texture to go with the cake and the flan. Oh my God!
Agreed. And I'll tell you something. You know, flan is a very pronounced flavor, right? It's very sweet, very rich, very decadent. But when you add the cake and then the crumbles on top, something happens there. And it's like you said, it cuts right through it, and all of a sudden it's not as sweet anymore, but it's still very sweet.
It's very, how do they say now? The new viral thing is, it's very sophisticated. It's very demure.
Very demure. Oh, I never heard that. I guess I'm not on TikTok like that, bro, so I don't really know.
I have a 13-year-old daughter. I'm on TikTok.
I don't know about demure, but this is the shit, boy, because this shit is good.
Sophisticated. Very demure.
Fíjate que next cucharadita que me doy, me voy a levantar el dedito así, because esto se debe comer así.
It's better than the deal he usually uses.
You know what I love about you, bro? That you wait for the right moments to say some really foul shit about me.
Yes, I have to, bro. I have to defend myself.
All right, so we just had La Diosa Taqueria. What do you think?
I'm fucking impressed, bro. I'm impressed. Hometown hero for sure. If not already, soon to be hometown celebrity restaurant, because
bro, this is like my third or fourth show. Don't talk about me like that. I'm asking about the food.
Yes, exactly. Listen, everything you get is gonna be, not only is it gonna be great, taste good, be off the chain, but there's so much thought that goes into everything from the cups. Obviously, look at the size of this cup, right?
Yeah, no, pero esto es un poquito de una mentirita, porque yo pensé que esto iba, tú sabes, pero no, there's a little cup in here, don't let them fool you.
No, the thing is that they need
it's a normal cup.
They need him to be able to walk out of the door when you're finished.
No, because if it would have been like this, for sure, we're not filming anything else.
I'm not carrying you again. But everything here, listen, they put their heart into it. You can tell all the details are all there. You're gonna, the more you taste and the more you look at everything, the more details you're gonna find. And I think that just makes the whole experience. The place is definitely set up for a ladies' night type of environment. So ladies, this is your taco spot.
I love how you've mentioned that a few times. I feel like we're meeting here Wednesday at 7. That's what I feel like. But look, I want to agree with you, bro. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but what has surprised me the most has been the amount of thought that goes into the small details here.
Absolutely.
You know, you would think sometimes a taco spot, maybe they don't care about details, right? They're slanging tacos and burritos, but not here, bro.
No.
They're slanging really thought out, you know, really unique and amazing
stuff.
stuff.
There's no slanging going on here.
No, they're slanging back there. I filmed it. Of course, they're slanging them back there.
Okay, there might be some slanging going on.
Pero they're not slanging it how you think, you know?
They're not slanging it under a tent.
No, they're not. They're not. This is amazing. The drink is, I mean, yo, look at this drink. Where do you go? Like, this is like some Disney World shit. Like, the last time I had something like this, I was at Universal.
Except for you paid $48 for it.
Yeah, this is probably 48 bucks too.
You see, like, look, the little details, the burnt time, so that you get the aroma while you're drinking it. Not everybody thinks of things
Yeah, when
like
the
that.
bartender was doing that, I was like, yo, pass that shit. And then I realized that it was just fucking like rosemary or whatever you put on top. What is
it's rosemary. It's rosemary.
What is that? I don't know.
No, I said thyme, but it's rosemary.
Is it really?
It is. You got it
Oh,
right.
so I got one right?
Yeah, you got one right.
Come mierda, que tú no sabes nada. Okay, so what was your favorite? Out of everything we had, what was your favorite?
Listen, I'm a fat boy, so I think my favorite was the birria burrito. Just cause, damn, bro, you come here hungry, you're not leaving hungry, that's for sure. You might be able to walk when you leave after eating that burrito.
My favorite, I'd say, was the nachos. I mean, like I said earlier, you can't go wrong. You can't fuck up nachos, and if you do, I don't want to eat there no more. But if you make them right,
yeah,
you got me for life, baby. So
I agree.
It looks like I'll be coming here to La Diosa Taqueria, sin la mujer, los miércoles. Ya tú sabes. It's your boy So Fly.
It's your boy Chef Frankie.
And you're watching
La Jama.
Wow.